is finishing now. US and China are at. So, and then, countries sign treaties with some amount of responsibility. And often the legislature even ratifies. Happened to him was the way he handled the coronavirus. And I think that became his Waterloo, if I may say so, because he could well have managed it much better. And he could have reduced the death from 200,000 to at least 100,000, because there is so much of blood on his hands, not because he intended that such harm should come to his country, but his methodology, his contempt towards science, his unresponsiveness towards scientific advice, his inability to carry the governors of the states with him, at loggerheads with them. In Wisconsin, he even said we must have a coup in Wisconsin. So that kind of a style, I think, has brought about the tragedy of the United States, because it should not have happened. Together with came the economic collapse, a huge crisis. Nobody knows, of course, everywhere in the world it happened. But somehow the three leaders who did not believe in science were the ones who did so much damage to themselves and their people. I'm meaning Donald Trump, Boris, the UK Prime Minister, and the President of Brazil. These were the three gentlemen, I think, who failed their people in dealing with the pandemic. And on top of it, unexpectedly, the race relations also suffered a lot. Unprecedented level of, racial riots and losses and everything, which he also could not manage. So this is the picture in front of the people of the United States. And so they had to pick and choose as to what was good, what was bad, and try to see whether entrusting the government to a person like this for the next 4 years is going to help everybody. So that is the question. And as against that, as I mentioned earlier, Biden has a long record. Those who have supported Barack Obama's policies can certainly support him. And all these various charges against him are nothing compared to so many other charges against Donald Trump. And therefore, there is a balance. Nobody can say one has many charges and the other does not have. But the whole impression that we get as an outsider, particularly during the first debate, was what is happening to the United States? United States, the most powerful country in the world, most inventive, most innovative, most Nobel Prizes, everything. They could get only these two candidates to fight for the presidency out of the 250 million. And that's a thought that, baffles everybody. They couldn't get two better people to fight for it. So that way we are surprised. But then this is the dynamics of American elections, the dynamics of the politics, and the situation was there. So here we have these choices. So the people of the United States have to decide whether this record has to be defended, or we have to go in for a completely new, not a completely new system, The two people in the fray are very well known. They have a record also, and whether to rely on that record or this. So I don't have a vote, so I have no way of influencing American elections. I can only say what one can observe from a distance and talking to friends. And even my son is in New York, so who gives me good advice on whatever is happening around him. Now, as far as the possibility of victory is concerned, I would say that certainly it is in favor of Biden at the moment, but I would not. These are the 2 points I'd like to make. As far as the